So here we go. For our first pitch, don't say, oh my gosh. Take a deep breath. You got this, okay? Company number one, Kimberly Jocelyn, the founder of Villie. Villie is a digital platform where expecting parents can share with their loved ones and also give. Come on, give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up. You got it, you ready? You got it.
Expecting moms are stressed out. This is Ashley. Oh, my deck. All right. Expecting moms are stressed out. This is Ashley. Ashley is 6 months pregnant and lives in Atlanta. She's 6 months pregnant and lives in Atlanta, but her mom lives in Alabama, and her family is spread out across the South. She has friends in Atlanta, but she's 6 months pregnant, and they stopped inviting her to happy hour about 3 months ago. And the few times she has gone out, nothing fits. Everything and every smell makes her nauseous. So Ashley's been spending a lot of time at home. And at home, Ashley worries. Can she afford everything she needs for the baby? What is a snuggle me, and why is everyone so obsessed with it? And is it okay for my feet to be this swollen? There are 3.7 million new moms in the US every single year, and 25% of them, think about it, a quarter of them are single parents. Most could attest to feeling incredibly lonely and overwhelmed and isolated during this time, which is very unfortunate because friends and family, they want to help but have no idea how or when. So chances are they'll send Ashley a text message like, hey Ashley, how are you and the baby? You need anything? And Ashley naturally will respond, no, I'm good, we're great, thanks. Well, I mean, of course she'll say that. Asking for help is hard for anyone, yet alone a new and expecting mom. Technology has made it so easy to communicate, yet somehow we have still lost the village for Ashley. So that's why Villie is here. We're bringing that village back digitally. So here's Ashley again. She gets a ping from Villie, it's time to send an update. So she scrolls through some ideas and sends out an update that says something like this. Baby is the size of a banana. You guys remember those apps? Baby is the size of a banana. Just came back from anatomy scan, the baby's doing great. But, you know, my feet are a little swollen. This is Phyllis, Ashley's aunt, who lives 3 states away and hasn't seen Ashley in a few years. She gets the notification, she reads it, she smiles. And on the screen, she's presented with 3 options. She could reply, donate to Ashley's baby fund, and a 20% off coupon for maternity pants. With a few clicks, Phyllis sends $200 to Ashley's baby fund. This is Tori, Ashley's really good friend and coworker. She knows Ashley's been having a really hard week, so to check in, she checks her Villie. She reads the most recent update, replies with some words of encouragement, and also some remedies for those swollen feet. And with the click, she also redeems the 20% off coupon and sends a pair of maternity pants to Ashley's door in a few days. With Villie, every single mom has a private, password-protected hub to connect, to engage, and to receive gifts and cash without the awkwardness of asking, without the stigma of platforms like GoFundMe. And now Ashley could get gifts all 9 months and not just that one day at the baby shower with a single gift from the baby registry. And this is not just an idea. What started as a test turned into a product with just one milestone in the pregnancy, which is the gender reveal. We created the gender reveal game. With this one simple test, we have helped over 7,000 moms in the US connect with over 200,000 of her friends and family members worldwide. These moms have seen a bump in gifts, a subset of these moms have gone to raise $300,000 for their little ones. And I'm on the stage now because we need to step on the gas. We have 20,000 moms on our wait list waiting for what we're building next. And, you know, helping moms, it feels good, and honestly, it's the right thing to do because we're the backbones of society. However, it's also big business. We've been generating revenue since day one. Our revenue is twofold. Wherever there's cash donations, we do charge a transaction fee. And because we're targeting one of the most coveted consumer demographics during an exceptionally high spend time, lots of buying happened those 9 months, we are extremely attractive for partnerships with some of the top mommy and baby brands. So I'm talking cribs, strollers, diapers, wipes, nursery furniture. If our moms need it, there's a partnership to be made. And lastly, we're working on launching a subscription model next year. And the subscription model is important because, yes, we're focused on pregnancy now, but the real work starts when the baby arrives. So Villie is creating that village for baby, to when they arrive, to the first steps, to the first day at school. And now has never been a better time to join us because we're sitting in the middle of a millennial baby boom. I should know, I fell right into that because I just had a baby just 7 months ago. Thank you. And with this boom and recent updates to regulation, we see a booming baby product market that is expected to 5x from $67 billion to $350 billion in less than 10 years. Now, with this emerging market and this emerging baby products sector, there are some indirect competition, right? So there are general gifting apps, and they're great. You could send Ashley a gift through one of those, and you could also send your roommate a gift for getting a new job, and you could send a gift to your friend for breaking their ankle. It's not quite the solutions mom need. Then there are baby registries. I want to iterate, we are not a baby registry. However, we are already in talks with some of the top baby registries for partnerships. And lastly, there's this group of emerging apps and products that I like to say connect moms with X. So these platforms connect mom with childcare, Winnie, moms with other moms, Peanut, moms with their doulas and clinicians. And those apps are great. But where Villie really stands out is we're connecting moms with her already established community. No one knew, right? So think of her sworers or sorority sisters. We're connecting her with her church fellows. We're connecting her with her immediate family, her distant family, community that already wants to help. And community is important to me. My name is Kimberly Jolasoon, and I'm the CEO and founder. I'm also a mom of 2. I have studied maternal health for many years, with a bachelor's in public health with a concentration in maternal health. My co-founder and CTO has a master's in computer science, has spent 10 years in software development, has worked some of the top tech companies, including MailChimp, Accenture, and the Department of Defense. So we are the team to build this. And we are fundraising. Investing in us means you'll be joining an amazing group of institutional investors that know that investing in diverse founders are the future. So if you're interested in investing, partnering, getting to know me, taking me out for happy hour, you can find us at villie.co/invest. Thank you.
All right, all right. First of all, amazing. I've got 2 daughters, ages 10 and 4, and I want to look as good as you.
Thank you.
But can we start with just deep diving a little bit more into the tech? So when you talk about this community and this village, is the village themselves connected? You talked about the sorors and the church members, and I'm sure sort of friends and family. So what is the sort of interconnectivity of that village once you have it kind of in place?
Yeah, so we invite moms to invite people into her village, right? There's a growing trend of moms keeping their baby and children private and off of social. This movement is what we're seeing, and it is what's going to be the habit moving forward. So the process is moms invite her closest and dearest and those who she truly loves onto her village. So that's how we would be connecting her village onto our hub.
And can they all see the activity, or is it one-to-one with each member of the village?
With our beta right now, it is one-to-one, and we want moms to be able to choose between the two. So she could choose to have one-on-one touch points with folks, or she could have a big party in her hub.
Awesome. Hey, killer pitch. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I love these types of business models. You have one, it's asymmetric, right, where there's going to be more churn on the demand side than the supply side. We see something like that in Cheerios with baby's first finger food, you know, where you constantly have to refill that. Could you comment on how you're thinking about consumer acquisition on the demand side and also building the long-term relationships on the other side?
Yes, I love that question. Thank you so much. So great question. The question is, how do we plan on acquiring customers since we would, you know, moms don't stay pregnant forever, right? We're always going to have to get kind of that top line growth. So we plan on doing that by getting moms in the door very early. This is something we thought about very early because LTV during this time is very important. So we challenged ourselves to see how early we could get moms into our funnel. And to date, we've gotten them as early as 8 weeks into their pregnancy. And we create products and services and lead gen to get them into our funnel early. And then the next challenge is keeping them for as long as we can. Now our focus is keeping them till the baby's born, and then till 5 is our goal.
Hi, thank you so much for your pitch.
Thank you.
I'd love to know how you plan to use the capital and what are the first things that are on your plan as far as your product roadmap that you'd like to develop and grow for your company.
Thank you so much for your question. The question is use of funds and product roadmap. Thank you. So use of funds. We are looking, with this funding, we are going to hire 2 key hires. One is on the tech side. So we have a full-time CTO, and she's great, and she's amazing, and probably a little overworked. So we're going to get her some help and hire a full-stack developer to help us enter the next phase of our product. The second, the second hire is a salesperson. So we have tested a lot of partnerships with baby brands and food companies and diaper brands. We want to blow that out of the water, right? So we're trying to get the Gracos of the world, the Nunas, and all these brands. So bringing someone on to help us with sales and those partnerships and landing those deals is going to be really important. So 2 key hires. And then in terms of product roadmap, we addressed the product roadmap kind of like the pregnancy because it's only natural. So we kind of built the first trimester, which is products that tailor to that, all those milestones in like the first trimester, the gender reveal, the baby announcement. And so next, we are building that second trimester, a lot of the communication and giving advice and giving that network and engagement kind of during that second trimester. And then the third is product heavy, right? That's where the baby's about to come. Do you have enough diapers? Do you have enough wipes? Do you have a crib? Do you have all those things? So that was the features for the third trimester that we're building. So that's our roadmap for the next 18 months. Thank you.
Great. Hey, great pitch.
Thank you.
Question regarding revenue stream. What component of the website do you envision will generate the most revenue?
We are hoping it's the partnerships with brands. Transaction fees are great, and that's how we've been making revenue to date. So we charge currently about an 18% transaction fee for the donations that we get for moms. And we are growing our partnership and branding revenue model. And then lastly, again, it's a test, but that subscription model is going to be really important for us. Any other questions?
Why 0 to 5? It feels like you're dreaming too small.
Oh, 0 to 18, is that the
come
suggestion?
Listen, moms never
Villie
stop being in that village.
It doesn't. So yeah, so the goal is we're growing with the child. That Villie needs to grow with the child. So yes, we would love to get the family to be pitching into the dorm room decor and books and everything that child needs. 0 to 5 is our immediate goal for the next 5 years, but the future is limitless.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Beautiful. You guys give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up.